Stream us on the TuneIn app at Soca Passion Live.
Soca Passion Live. Stream us live 24/7 at SocaPassionTX.com.
This is Marsville, and you're locked on to Soca Passion Live. Rough Soul.
Soca Passion Live. Find us in the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. Search Soca Passion Live.
www.SocaPassionTX.com. Playing all your favorite hits 24/7. Stream us on the TuneIn app at Soca Passion Live.
Get ready for the ultimate, sexy, and classy carnival experience. Sunday, July 4th, Vibrations Mass brings to you Sunday Night Mass. Visit www.vibrations.com to register or contact 347-302-8075 or 305-399-7399. Houston, it's coming. Sunday Night Mass. For the ultimate, sexy, and classy carnival experience. Sunday, July 4th, Vibrations Mass brings to you Sunday Night Mass. Visit www.vibrations.com to register or contact 347-302-8075 or 305-399-7399. Houston, it's coming. Sunday Night Mass.
You know, they say action speak louder than words, you know. But sometimes action is just a manifestation. Trace again. Trace again. I know you say that you love me. I know you say that you care. You will do anything for me, and you will always be there. I can't say you never hurt me, but if I have to be fair, nobody is perfect, yeah. And you don't ever have to worry. I'll ride with you through every journey. When it's pouring rain, I'll shelter you. Anything I'll do for you. And no matter how much you say you love me, I want you to know I love you more. I love you more.
Problem is a problem. Hey, girl. Anytime, any place, girl, you're always ready and willing to ride buggy. You never avoid the buggy and you never yet hide from it. You never run from it. You always come halfway to meet it. Look at the size of it. Still you never back down, you're not easy. Oh, come girl. Wine since you love you, wine pon buggy. Climb since you love you, climb on buggy. Right since you love you, right pon buggy. You want sweetness, come like me wine, girl. Wine since you love you, wine pon buggy. Climb since you love you, climb on buggy. Right since you love you, right pon buggy. You wanna reach and I'm gonna take you there. It's the wine for me. It's the arch and the spine for me. It's the moaning and the crying for me. It's the way that you put it to the side for me. It's the wine for me. It's the arch and the spine for me. It's the moaning and the crying for me. It's the way that you put it.
Not everyone in this life we're fighting for. Is it for fame, financial gain, or just pain? The sky starts low. Cause every fairy tale starts to change up when the good times come. It could I be real, could I be fake? Reality tough, but you still need love. And I know I hurt you, but how you gonna do me like that? How you gonna do me like that, now, baby? Why you gonna do me like that? We came so far. How you gonna do me like that? Cause I hurt you and you do me right back. We came so far, but I guess love hurts sometimes. It just don't work sometimes. I know love hurts sometimes, but that's fine. That it hurts sometimes. It just don't work sometimes. I know love hurts sometimes, and that's fine.
What have I done to deserve you? Though I'm gone all the time, but you still hold me down.
I want everybody tell them.
I know there's nothing I can buy you.
the time that you stood by my side. And girl, you know the program. You and me been riding for so long. You'll never give my loving to no one. Nobody, girl, nobody, girl. And girl, you have the title. I will never give you a rival. Your loving it so pure, it's so vital. Nobody, girl, nobody, girl. Forever I'ma hold you down. The only one to wear the crown. 'Cause you're royal. I'll never ever let you down. So you ain't gotta worry now. 'Cause I'm loyal to you, to you, to you. Girl, forever. To you, to you, to you. Girl, forever.
Excellent, this is the voice of the future, Earth for now, aka EA, represented for Rhythm International. What we say? Excellent!
Girl, let me see me in the place where touch me. See me in the place where touch me. Girl, we are about when them friend touch me. Can't believe until I them get touch me. When them girl get a taste, them coulda swear Cadbury sponsor me all night. No girl get wicked at the knees. My flavor right feels so sweet all night. Oh Lord, my kind of style she like. She said my kind of style so sweet. Oh Lord, my kind of vibe she like. She said my kind of vibe so sweet. And she said take control like you belong. I rough it up like when the cops come. Afraid that I make it so now I slow down. And she said increase the speed up and I cruise one time. She said she never feel this kind of loving in she life, oh Lord. She feel like it's the sign of the time. Well baby girl, if this is the last day of your life, two of we go down in a passion of vibes. When them girl get a taste, them coulda swear Cadbury sponsor me all night. No girl get wicked at the knees. My flavor right feels so sweet all night. Oh Lord, my kind of style she like. She said my kind of style so sweet. Oh Lord, my kind of vibe she like. She said my kind of vibe so sweet. She said baby put it back.
Woman, you're my destiny.
You're the best. And she said
losing you would be a tragedy. You leaving me, girl, that go mash up me. You leaving me, girl, that go mash up. Many search for love, but I found love. Feel like I don't deserve you, but I know that I do. Can't help but smile when road boy by your side. In all the darkest times, your love to shine bright. Watch me now. Sweet lady, you're my baby. For you, my walk over time. SOS, baby. If you get my text, please reply. Oh, baby, tell me where you gone. Baby, call me and just come home. None don't really matter. It don't matter. Long as I'm next to you and you next to me. None else don't matter. None else don't matter. Once I'm next to you and you next to me.
they say invest, get your money, it show. You bring 10,000, they must get more. Tell the hard man, I'm looking for me. He not answering, and I'm looking for me. Tell him I want my money, I want my money, yeah, right now. Tell him I need my money, I need my money, yeah, right now. 'Cause I want to be rich like I live in Dubai. Everybody got to live so nice. And you have your money and I have mine, oh.
1, 2. Good night, everyone. Welcome. Yours truly, Silencer. Yes, I'm back live and alive in full action. You know, I've been MIA for the month of February. Been a little trying month for me, but I'm here, back in good spirits. After my carnival, Tabanka, depression, whatever you want to call it, you know. I know, man. Big up to everyone who made it through February, who made it through the carnival season without having that carnival to go to. It's the experience, right? Tonight we have a special guest out of Trinidad and Tobago, recording artist Melly Rose. We'll be speaking to her in a few minutes. All right, I want to welcome everybody. Just remember, if you are on Facebook Live, share, tag a friend. And big up to those who are live on the TuneIn app. If you are out on the streets, be safe, guys. Drive safely. Houston, Texas family. I know the governor say he lifting all the face mask mandates. I want you guys to still be aware. I'll be wearing my mask still. I not listening to that, man. I wearing my thing, all right? Lord, I'm alert in the background. All right, so I play a little bit of music, then I'll introduce you to Melly Rose, recording artist out of Trinidad and Tobago. And then we're gonna have a little discussion now, Melly, because I want to hear your thoughts also on the violence against women situation. I know it's not unique to Trinidad and Tobago, but being that it's such a highlight, something that we're dealing with in the spotlight, more so recently than any other time. I want to hear your thoughts, because I have my thoughts, all right? Play a few songs and we're going to get into Melly Rose. Yeah, she tuned in all the way from Sweet TNT. That's right, tune in, jam a little bit. Yeah, gotta big up Lyrical. Lyrical had a very busy season. It being no carnival, boy.
For a very strange reason, baby, you're so underrated. Cause you are the best I see overall. Hey, but there's no one other than you at all. Yeah, there is no one could ever call you a fraud. Because you're hotter than them. You are the best overall. You're better than them. You are the best by far. Hey. You catch me flirting with our next gal, baby, me sorry. Yeah, don't try to mash up the thing that we have, baby, no way. Yeah, cause you work hard for your things, so nobody can say you owe them. Yeah, overall, yeah, you have me weak to my knees, all my friends, family, everybody can tell you that. The Father bless me when me sneeze, cause you love me receive and you know.
Good evening, Diddy. Good evening, Michelle.
Don't talk about.
Good evening, Max. Big up yourself. Janelle. Janet.
Yeah, nothing when you're posing off. Girl, you know me want to show you off. Cause there's no one other than you at all. There is no one could never call you a fraud. Because you're hotter than them. You are the best overall. You're better than them.
This is Super Fashion Live Radio with Rhythm International.
Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Coming to ya now. Call the Uber. Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Coming to ya now. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere.
Your man say he don't like me. I don't like that you at all. He think you something. He make you unfollow me on IG. Motherfucker, unfollow them. You have to, but I still think about you nightly. I think about what it might be like if we link up.
I know
you have someone. I know, but I still wanna keep it, and keep it a secret. I know
That's right, folks. You are here. You're tuned into Spotlight Tuesdays with yours truly, Silencer of Rhythm International on Soca Passion Live Radio. We have a guest here, Miss Melly Rose, all the way from Sweet Sweet TNT. Let me introduce you to her music, and then I'll introduce you to the artist, Miss Melly Rose. And we would like to thank you for gracing us with your presence this evening. Thank Mecca Rose for the little switch for today.
Yeah, Melly Rose. Rock out on your waist, rock out on your waist, come, tell them, see you love your life.
This is Melly Rose.
Come, show how you like it. Say you love all your life is. Only they want invited. Say you love all your life is. So girl, I rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Never have it 'cause you feel too good. Say you love it when you feel so good. Rock out on your waist, come, girl, done run it, run it. Say me I burn up my life, bless and give thanks to my life. If I you a friend, me go right for. It's a few things that me die for. Me and I give so loud, me and I live slow down, slow down. And if you now want show up, I love my life so long, so long. Give me the love, give me the love, give me the strength, give me the joy. You are the one, you are the one that give me the life for me to move on. If I the love and the heart, then only good things come out of your veins. 'Cause if I love you, you did it there, so no need to complain, it ain't it? Rock out on your waist, rock out on your waist, come, tell them, see you love your life, rock out on your waist, come, show how you like it. Say you love all your life is. Only they want invited. Say you love all your life is. So girl, I rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it.
That was Run It by Melly Rose. This one is Shine Pon Me on the Tender Touch Rhythm.
Skills on a mission, they see on television. As I rise and I pray, thanking God for another day. Oh Lord, thank you for another. As I rise and I pray, thanking God for another day. Oh Lord, thank you for another day. Thank you for the peace you bring. Thank you for amazing grace. Thank you for releasing me. Thank you for another. Thank you for a decent day. Thank you for a piece of bread. Every single time I pray, let your blah la 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 sense shine up on me. Baba God, Baba God, Baba God, on me. Let your blah la 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 sense shine up on me. Baba God, Baba God, Baba God, on me. All my life I've been running, now I'm running to receive your love. Shine your love, all this time I've been losing all my faith, but I got your love. This the skills on television. Sometimes I wonder why I make plans that eventually don't work out. Yeah, don't work out. Yeah, 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 yeah. But by His grace I always bounce back. That's the reason I know fi shout. Yeah, I know fi shout. Yeah, whoa, whoa. Now we don't change, totally. From a small boy I don't make money, yeah, money. Yeah. Me and my guys them done they jolly, yeah, jolly. Don't be my boss, this guy don't sunny, yeah, sunny. Yeah. When I put my trust in others, them do me strong things. When the curtains fall and lights go dim, I look up to the sky, I see la 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 la. Shine up on me, Baba God, Baba God, Baba God, now me. Let your la 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 la. Shine up on me, Baba God, Baba God, Baba God, now me.
All right, folks. That was Melly Rose. The first song you heard was Run It. Second song you heard on the Tender Touch Rhythm, it's Shine Pon Me, Melly Rose. All right. Let me get into the artist now. Let me get into the artist. Melly Rose, good evening, good night. I wanna say good afternoon, but I think
Hi, good night.
how you doing?
Good night is due.
Yes.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome to
Thank you for having me.
yeah,
Thank you for having me.
Soca Passion Live Radio. So let me not waste no time. Let me tell the people a little bit about yourself. You know, this is Melly Rose, guys. She's a recording artist out of Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, let you do your introduction now.
Okay. Okay, so hi guys. I'm Melly Rose, based in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm a soca artist. I basically grew up in church. I started young age singing in church because my dad is a pastor. And then I moved away where my mom lived, and I went to high school in the States, and I went to college in the States. And then after I graduated, I decided I wanted to move back home to pursue my career as an artist. And I've been home doing that since.
All right. So now people might have heard you say,
the basic.
People might, you say you go back home to pursue a career as an artist, and they might be like, what? Is she crazy? Explain that thought process to the people a little bit, because...
Well, okay, so, like, I have, of course, like, I've always wanted to, like, move back home, you know? But when I graduated, I was just like, I've always wanted to become an artist. And one of the biggest... I've always wanted to become a soca artist. It's always been a dream of mine since I was young, right? I remember my first teddy bear, I named them Marshall. I love soca from a young age, you know? And when I graduated, I just came to a point that I was like, yo, I don't want to look back on my life and not do something and make a big leap that I have always wanted to do. Like, I don't want to look back with regrets. So I decided that I was coming home to pursue my career as a soca artist. I mean, this is the Mecca of soca, you know, and this is also home. Right. So I came back.
So how long have you been pursuing this career as an artist? And two things, as a new artist, right? Obviously there are challenges that you will face. And on top of that, as a new female artist, how do you go about getting yourself out there? How do you go about maintaining that confidence and that belief that this is the right decision you made for yourself and your life?
I mean, it's like, you know, it's so crazy. Like, I'm not, like I say, becoming an artist is probably the hardest thing I've ever done, hands down. And some days I have to pick myself off of the floor from crying or being stressed and put myself back together and just go back, remember why I decided I wanted to become an artist and why I have such a passion for music. Like I always say, music saved my life. Like in my life, I've gone through so many things, and the constant factor has always been music. Like it knows how to soothe me. It knows how to make me laugh. It knows how to get it's such a large part of my life. And that has always been something that I personally want to share with the world. You know, I've always wanted to share that with the world. And that's why I was like, before I became an artist, I was like, you know, I have a quirky style. Like I'm so bubbly. You know, when you become an artist, you're putting yourself out there for people to judge. And I don't know if I want this judgment. But then I was like, yo, I do not want my life to go through my life. And the end of my life, I look back and say, oh, I didn't do something out of fear. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like every day, anytime I am going through the emotions and I'm like, yo, I want to give up. I just remember that, you know, I have a purpose.
Right. Well,
and that keeps me going.
I like that because it's easy to go out. I mean, you see how many soca artists out there. You see how many people trying to get their name out there, and it's hard to come out and stand out. Because I'll tell you something. I go through my the emails I get with music, right? For 2021 soca, considering there's no carnival, I can't even tell you how many songs, over 500 songs, right?
Wow.
So it's really, it's important to keep pushing. It's important to keep pushing.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. It's not, and you're trying to figure out where, what songs to play, what songs not to play. But hear what? Let me get a surprise that you didn't know. Before I had taken a pause from the show, right? I had done part of this Tuesday night segment Tuesday night show is a segment called Play It or Pull It. So when you release Run It, right? I did run it on my Play It or Pull It segment, and you'll be happy to know the people voted to play it, right? So the
thank you guys.
The segment,
Thank you.
Was so it goes if the people vote yes, play it, I keep it. If they vote no, I will.
Those segments make me sweat. Those segments make me sweat.
Well, I would not. What I would not do, I would not call an artist and tell them I'm doing that to them, because that is not. That's not right, right? Because we know how critical people can be, and funny enough,
but I am grateful. I'm grateful that you played it and people liked it. Thank you. Thank you.
So you're doing something right so far. Tell me about your journey to end up on this Tender Touch rhythm, because and no disrespect, some of the names on this rhythm are some of the bigger names in the soca industry. Period. There are two power women, Nyla Blackman, Patrice Roberts. You have Ola Tunji, and you have another newcomer, fairly new, Choppy. Right? So tell me the process now.
Well, let me start off by saying, I'm so grateful to be part of that project. I love every song on there. I literally love all the songs on there. So Kit and I, we work together. We create, Run It. We have Body Good. We have some stuff coming. We work together. So that day when I went into the studio, I had lost my nana, and I was I was really, really sad. And I went into the studio, and Kit was playing that instrumental, and I started singing my prayer. As her eyes and I pray, thinking of another day. That, and I started singing that, and then he was like, "Oh, Melly, I love that. That's giving me goosebumps." And I'm like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Yes, this is so beautiful." And then we just started building from there. And then when the song was finished, I was like, "Wonder if I can send it to my friend Scales, who's in Nigeria, and if he will bless it." So I sent it to him. And he was like, "Oh, Melly," he was like, "This is what I needed." He was like, "I love this song." And in 24 hours, he sent back his vocals. And that's how the song came about.
Nice. So you mentioned you had another song in the works. And before I go on, I'm going to say good night to a few people. Good night, Vanessa. Good night, Didi. Good night, Gail. Yeah, so that's the crew in the U.S. That's Boston, New York, Florida. Big up to the Houston Massive, the Dallas crew, locked on. Everyone locked on TuneIn. Good night. Just a reminder, we are here with recording artist Melly Rose out of Trinidad and Tobago. So, I had to mention and Tobago, right? Because my family
and Tobago, yes.
Too, and that's the name of the country, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
Right?
And Tobago, yeah.
So, question, how long have you started this journey to become a soca artist? How long have you been in the business?
I was a writer before. I was writing music before. That's actually what helped me pay my way through college in the States. I was a writer before I became an artist. So I think I've been doing music now. I've been doing music now 12 years. Is it 12? It's not 12 years yet. Next year we'll make it 12, so 11 years. 11. Yeah, I've been doing it really long. I started off as a writer, and then 4 years ago I decided to become an artist.
Right. And how? I know.
Yeah. I've been back home. I've been back home officially 4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how it is now? There's another thing, right?
Yeah.
Being someone that left and came back home, right, and coming out there in the music scene. I'm telling you, as a DJ, when I come to that, there are times that I face some situations because as a foreigner, quote unquote foreigner. So how has that experience been for you, being someone who went to college out here and do all of that stuff, and back home now and putting your stamp on the soca industry? I want to be real specific about the soca industry. No, because you had to promote the soca, right? So
yes,
how has that been for you, that experience? Because you know we always hear about the soca mafia, quote unquote soca mafia. Tell me about that experience, because you know some people, they like, yeah, my song no play on this station, and my song I always hear it. So share your experience, and before you talk, Nicholas, say good night. Nicholas, big you up, right? I want to say good night to Michelle also. So go ahead now.
For me, you know, it's so crazy. So I always believe that in every lesson there's a blessing. If you listen, you see shine upon me, it says, let your blah la 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 lessons shine upon me. Because in every lesson there's a blessing, right? So like I really feel like, well, for me personally, I needed to go through the process. Because if I didn't go through the process, I wouldn't know how things work. And if I had got like a hit right out the gate and blow up one time, I wouldn't have known like, okay, so next time, this is what I have to do. You get what I'm saying? Like you have to learn. It's like a learning process. So I'm grateful for that. With the accent wise and the foreigner part, I mean, I've had my encounter with the, okay, why does girl have an accent? Or, okay, I even had like somebody, so, like recently, like I did an interview and the person didn't know the mic was mute and I can hear them and they're like talking horrible about my accent. And I mean, it was such a, but it was also like a surprise to me to a certain extent because I didn't really I don't really think about it. I really like on a day-to-day basis, I hardly think about the negatives. Like I literally be in my own bubble. Like right there's my laptop with my mic next to it. And I focus on my goals and what I have to get done. You know what I mean? So like sometimes when it happened to me and like how that happened to me, and I was like, whoa, this is what someone think, you know? But the good thing about it is like the accent thing and I don't know your experience with it. If a lot of people have a problem with it, they don't say it to me. And if they don't say it to me, it's none of my business. So I just be like, let me mind my business unless it comes to my house, you know?
Right.
Does that make sense?
So yeah. So for everyone watching, I know my video a little dark. I just put some new lighting on it. I need to adjust it now. I just need to, adjust that to the people who
so the people can see you.
Right? I done dark already and I meshing in with the black squares in the background there.
I know you make it more dark. The people want to see you.
No, it's a light, but the camera apparently adjusted the lighting and all that stuff. I know I engineer now, but try nothing. But
right.
So that lead me into the next segment, the next segue into the next conversation, which will go into our discussion about women. As a woman coming into the soca industry, and I go be maybe not blunt enough, but blunt, where have you experienced where men will ask you for maybe sexual favor or to go out with them or anything to get your music out there?
Yeah, I remember my first experience was someone was like, I asked the person, I was like, hey, so how do you like get your song like on rotation and playing and stuff on the radio? And he was like, Melly, if you let me take you out on a date, you would get your song played and a rotation. I was like, nah. I was like, I'm spoken for it. They were like, I guess you don't want your song played on the radio. I was like, oh, I guess not. That was my first thing. But the thing about it, like, I feel like, and I've had other stuff, but I'm also like a straight shooter. So like, if you come for me, I'm going to tell you like, yo, chill. I'm not the one. Because I don't play those games. I have 3 younger sisters that look up to me. That's never one of the things that I ever want them to hear about their sister. That's never the example I want to set. So like, I would prefer to put in the hard work and get my stuff done than me being out here just throwing it. You know what I mean? That's just not me.
Right.
You know,
right.
I've never acted or give anybody that, you know, thing to say like, that's me. That's not me.
Wow. So here what we gonna do. So I wanna ask you about your thoughts on the situation, specifically in Trinidad, being that you live there now as a woman, seeing women being abducted and murdered and all that stuff, right? But hold those thoughts. I will play a song one more. I'll play a little ad, and then I'll play a song again, reintroduce your song to those who just joined, and then we'll go into that conversation about, the safety of women in Trinidad and the prevalence of violence against women. Ladies and gentlemen, Melly Rose, live in the studio, not officially, but you know what I mean. And I'll play Run It one more time. I'll play Run It because I think that's the one that everybody may not really be familiar with. But Melly Rose doing great work. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Get ready for the ultimate sexy and classy carnival experience. Sunday, July 4th, Vibrations Mass brings to you Sunday Night Mass. Visit www.vibrations.com to register or contact 347-302-8075 or 305-399-7399. Houston, it's coming. Sunday Night Mass.
So this is Melly Rose. This one is called Run It, if you have not heard it before.
Rock out on your waist, rock out on your waist, come. Tell them, see you love your life, rock out on your waist, come. Show how you like it, say you love how your life is. Only they want invited, say you love how your life is. So girl, I rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Never have it cause you feel too good. Say you love it when you feel so good. Rock out on your waist, come, yeah, done. Run it, run it. Say me I burn up my life. Bless and give thanks to my life. If I you a friend, me go right for. It's a few things that me die for. Me and I get so loud. Me and I live slow down, slow down. And if you now will show up, I love my life so long, so long. Give me the love, give me the love, give me the strength, give me the joy. You are the one that give me the life for me to move on. If I the love and the heart, then only good things come out of your veins. Cause if I love you, you did it there, so no need to complain, it ain't it. Rock out on your waist, come. Rock out on your waist, come. Tell them, see you love your life, rock out on your waist, come. Show how you like it, say you love how your life is. Only they want invited, say you love how your life is. So girl, I rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Rock out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Never have it cause you feel too good. Say you love it when you feel so good. Rock out on your waist, come, yeah, done. Run it, run it. Me and I get so loud. Me and I live slow down, slow down. And if you now will show up, I love my life so long, so long. Me and I get so loud. Me and I live slow down, slow down. And if you now will show up, I love my life so long, so long. Tell them, well, rock out on your waist, come. Rock out on your waist, come. And we ball out, yeah. See you love your life, rock out on your waist, come. Show how you like it, say you love how your life is. Only they want invited, say you love how your life is. So girl, I broke out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Broke out all your waist and run it, run it, run it. Never have it 'cause you feel too good. Say you love it when you feel so good. Broke out on your waist, come, yeah, done, run it, run it.
Right, that was Melly Rose. That was Run It. Ladies and gentlemen, before I move on, I gotta remind you guys that Houston, Texas, March 27th. All right, March 27th. That is Plush, the spring event brought to you by Soca Passion. Check out SocaPassionTX.com for those tickets right now. Plush, the upscale event. It's a day party, a brunch party. Houston, Texas comes alive once again. And look out for Vibrations Mass, Sunday Night Mass, featuring Monday Wear, July 4th. All right. Back to Miss Melly Rose. Big up yourself on the Run It song.
Thank you.
So let me ask you, and this, first of all, I'm going to big up the crew from Panama, big up the Spanish posse, big up yourself. So, let me go into the question I asked you about before. So before the year started, we had a situation where, part of my show was discussing domestic violence and all that stuff. And, then we had Ashanti Riley in December. And now we had the other young lady recently, right? Miss Barat. So, as a woman in Trinidad and Tobago, knowing that this is going on, what are your feelings? What are your thoughts? How do you wake up? And how do you feel when you have to go out? When you have to do anything? Do you have someone who's always there picking you up, dropping you off? Like, what? I mean, like, it's sad that that's probably what it has to be, but share your thoughts on that for us, please.
That, for me, I've been so upset about that. Like, it's so heartbreaking because, like, I remember coming home and just hopping in a car and being able to go wherever I need to go. You know what I mean? With no freedom, with no worry, all the freedom, in the world. And now, literally, I don't go anywhere without somebody. Like, I get drop-off pickup. It's because it's so heart-wrenching. Even my Soca Monarch performance, I literally was like, when I remember we were all sit down, me and the team, we were talking, and I was like, yo, I want to do a tribute. Like, if you saw, like, for my Soca Monarch performance, I had like a video of like women that came out from all ages. From, I think the youngest one was like, she was 6. That came out in the stage, and each one of them like gave a line, they gave a speech, we had like, because I really don't want, we the people need to demand better, and we need to highlight the situation, because how I feel about it right now, and I still feel like that right now, I feel like personally, the government isn't doing enough when it comes to that. So I think we the people, our voice needs to get louder. We need to stand up and say, and not give up on this, like not ease up on this, because this is a serious situation. And before the person in December, there was the lady that got beheaded.
Yeah.
There's so much more going on. There's so much going on the ground.
Yeah,
so much.
No, sorry. I know about all the others, right? But I think those two recently kind of rocked the rest of the world, as far as I want to say us outside looking in to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Because it happens and then we go back to normal, and then it happens again and we go back to normal, and that's been the cycle. It's not the first time, it's not the second time.
Yeah.
Right? And before we move on, my mom saying good night to Melly Rose. Good night to my mom. And
hi, Mom.
happy birthday to the wifey. Right? We gonna pop some champagne after the show. Anelia, baby, happy birthday. Love you. Celebrating the big.
Okay.
I ain't gonna call it age on the people life. Anyhow.
No, do not do that.
Right. So yeah, so back to it now. It's real sad. I think for me, right, I grew up my first similar to your story, even though I ain't transitioned to the part of moving back home yet, right? I in the works though. But being someone who grew up my first up to my teenage years in Trinidad and coming out here and going back, it real sad, and I feel like a lot of us in the communities kind of know the people that do these things and know the people that are capable of doing these things, and we don't stand up enough for justice. We don't stand up enough for what is right. And it's for me it goes beyond just the woman. It's like I remember, and it's just off the top of my head, one of the many stories a few years ago when this gangster called Christmas, the police kill him and they block the streets and they riot and they burn tires and all that stuff. And then a few months later, a young 16-year-old boy went to get bread in his shop, right, in Laventille, and they kill him. And
I remember that.
Right? So we don't
you see, but it's you know what's the thing about it, right? Like I always say, like, you have to sit and think about like where people are, right? Like for so many years that in Trinidad and Tobago, they would say like the person that they killed, he used to take care of the whole neighborhood, right? He used to make sure everybody had food, everybody had money, it was a certain amount of safety, etc., right? And like if we think about like everything that's going on like right now with all these people who are kidnapping women and killing them and getting out on bail, and like there's so many underroot stuff that's going on. Like even if we bring back to hang these people, which I do think they should bring it back, what about the ones that come back and now they're protected and they're let out again? And what about the people who are the stuff that's being covered up or whatever? I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it just has a larger something
layers.
going.
It's a lot of layers because first of all the whole entire justice system in Trinidad and Tobago is very outdated and flawed, right? And I tell you, I have a cousin got killed by an old friend, someone we grew up with, and even though everyone knew he was the murderer, there were witnesses, people had to go into witness protection. This guy ended up back out on the streets. No, he didn't last long, but just think about it, right? On some silly technicality. So yeah, they need to be, but it has to be. It can't just be the government. It can't just be the justice system.
It has to
can't
be the
just
people.
be the police force.
But you see the thing about it, but let me tell you, I'm sure they are afraid of, I talk, I get in witness protection, and then I still die. That is a possibility.
Absolutely.
So that goes back to the layers of things.
Right. That's exactly
if someone sees something and they go and tell, if they go and they tell, are they protected? Are they really protected?
They're really not. They're really not, because I'll tell you, one of the persons in witness protection had to relocate, and you had your whole uproot your whole life, and then this person back out in the street. So it's sad, really sad that women had to face that extra challenge. And I challenge all the men to stand up. I challenge men to stand up.
I agree with that.
Home, right?
I agree with that.
In the household where we as men have to respect women more. Right? It's too widely accepted where domestic violence is widely accepted. So it's a norm for we get desensitized to these things. And then you see somebody going about her business, living her life, jumping a taxi, and end up in a ditch somewhere, as if she is, that just doesn't matter. So something has to be done, and it starts from the community levels. And you know, I always hear people in Trinidad, boy, the government, Trinidad and Tobago, folks, citizens, you are the people that vote. You are the people that's supposed to have the power, right? Hold these politicians accountable. Start with your area representative, right? When I say hold them accountable, I ain't talking about ask them for handouts. I'm talking about when they ain't fixing the streets, when they not, you don't have no water in the area, when they're not coming and doing anything for the schools. They have to be able to be around to uplift the communities. And that's where it needs to start. And people too loyal to parties are not loyal enough to the country. So that's a whole different conversation we're going in. But let me get back to the woman. Let me get back to the woman. Because, you know, people, PNM for life, UNC for life, and it's a cycle. But that's a whole different topic. But anyhow, back to the woman. So
yeah, it's that situation. It's just really, really sad. And I also feel like one of the biggest thing, it's like you're kind of like helpless to a certain extent, because it's like, you know, it's illegal to have like pepper spray. Is it pepper spray or taser?
Pepper spray. I think they're legalizing that now. That's what they said.
And then the taser, they're about to now, you know what I mean? But it's just we're still waiting for that to be legalized. And there's no really, even the simple thing as like, I saw some men that was, they started wearing the same color t-shirt to show that they work on the taxi stand. And I love that. Like, I love and appreciate that. Like, I feel like maybe more people could do that, or the government could actually step in and be like, yo, you know, this is a good suggestion. You know, people wear a badge around their neck that's saying that they work on the taxi stand. You know, because one of the articles I was reading was like, oh, you didn't have to have your ID to get your plate or something like that. And I'm like, what? Like in some businesses.
Yeah. It's a sad situation all around. And we men need to learn to love and appreciate our women, right? The other thing, again, communities need to get back to being communities. You know, I've had so many discussions with so many people about what leads young men to the life they live. And, you know, people like, well, they have no jobs, they have no this, they have no that. And I'll tell you this, and I read a story about that Venezuelan police officer who came to Trinidad, and her and her husband have a food truck, which they robbed. And this woman come from a totally different country on a boat, spent about 12 hours on the boat, come in Trinidad under the cover of early morning, do what she had to do, and is trying to live law-abiding, you know, lawful, not citizen, but, you know, lawful contributor to society. And you have people here talking about big hardback man who could go and lift wood and dig drain, how much road needs to be fixed, how many, you know, school needs uplifting, like something. I mean, we can make it work, we can make it happen, but it starts in communities. Anyhow, back to you on the artist side. I had to touch that serious note for a minute. And then we talk a little bit more about your plans. If you're allowed right now to give us some information on the project you're about to release, how you're coping with this pandemic, your plans after the pandemic, and how we can get into contact with you, how people could find your music and how they could find you.
Okay, so plans wise, we've been just creating, Kit and I, we've been in the studio. We have some stuff to drop. I'm not sure. I have a project with Precision to also come out. I'm not sure if that's going to be the next one or the project with Kit and I. But I'm just working on music, organizing like myself when it comes to the music even more, because like last year we decided, you know, a lot of the stuff, like how we did like Body Good or, excuse me, sorry, the car outside. we did like Body Good. We premiered that on BET, and then Shine For Me, we premiered that on MTV, and then Run It, we premiered that on BBC. So now we're just trying to figure out, like, with the next release, like, how are we going to position it? How are we going to take it to the world? And just plan out stuff marketing wise. And, you know, that's literally what I did through the pandemic to keep my sanity. Because at a moment I was losing it. I was like, oh my God, we've been locked down now going on what, a year?
Going on a year? Yeah, it's been a year.
It's a year. Yeah, and it's just like, you know, I was like, you know what? Let me see the blessing in it. You know, let me just pause and look at everything and fix my house. You know, so I've been fixing my house, like literally, which is like my music house.
That's good. And don't forget these little people here. I hear you talking about BBC and BET and MTV.
Little.
I
don't believe in that.
Here. Right?
I don't believe in that. I don't.
So tell the people where they can find you and where they can find your music outside of a Rhythm International Silencer mix.
So you can find me on all social media at Melly Rose. On Instagram, it's IAM_Melly Rose, MELLYROSE. Facebook, Melly Rose. Twitter, Melly Rose. YouTube, Melly Rose. SoundCloud, Melly Rose. Apple, Melly Rose. And another thing, like one of the biggest conversations we've been having now, you know, Spotify is now in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So we've been having this conversation of just like, we would really like for our people to like show up and stream more, you know what I mean? Stream the music. Because this is a new platform. It's also an opportunity for us to get soca even more to the world. You know what I mean? Like these DSPs like Spotify and Tender and Apple. Yeah. So outside of YouTube, I know I mean Tidal, and I said Tender.
Like Tinder.
Yeah.
What going on there, Melly? I thought you said spoken for, man.
It was a mistake. Yeah. No, yeah. So like Tidal and all these DSPs, you know, you can pull up any of your favorite artists, soca artists, and listen to their music. And it's also like the greatest form of support, you know, just streaming the music and sharing it with friends and stuff like that. And like soca is such a great genre, and we make like such great and happy music. I just feel like that's something we do need to share with the world, you know? So yeah. Yeah.
All right, Melly Rose, thank you for your time tonight. I'm going to the other half of the show now, jam some music, let people party, relax. Enjoy yourself, and good luck on all your upcoming projects.
Thank you.
And we'll definitely link when I touch down when the borders open.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Hi, Mom. Good night, Mommy. Good night, Mom. Your wife, happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your day. And everyone, bye. Have a great night, everyone.
All right,
okay,
Melly.
bye.
Thank you. That was Melly Rose, folks. That was Melly Rose out of Trinidad and Tobago. We'd like to thank you for your time. Follow her at Melly Rose, MELLYROSE.
A long time coming, long time.
We get into some music right now.
I love to party, but
hold on.
Bad, hey. Give me now. Bad vibes can't step on the bass. Can't put a foot in the place. I hear the girl them whining their waist, and my friends have drinks by the case.
That's right.
Mash up dance,
mash up fet,
mash up dance, mash up fet. Party till I'm soaking wet. Jump up in a dance till I run out of it. Mash up dance, mash up fet, mash up dance, mash up fet. Party till I'm soaking wet. Long time I hear party and I miss it. I could definitely use a good fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. I could surely do it a good fet right now. Surely do it a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Surely do it.
watching them, so I be right there behind them, telling them go, go, go. Long time. I don't end up in a party, all in a nice vibe. But I'm glad that I come out tonight. But in the house like some of them ballin'. I could definitely use a good fed right now. Definitely use a good fed right now. Fed right now, fed right now. Definitely use a good fed right now.
Sing the jam, miss the feeling of my respond. Tell me team warm up. First time we touch down, it could be mass, mass, mass. First time we touch down, it could be mass.
Oh Lord, when we touch down, when they open the border.
And my friend them hug it. Throw some powder, let me fuck it up. Old school, bring a rag and turn it.
Guys, be safe. Texas is wide open as of next Wednesday.
Right now we chillin', right now we cool, and we discipline like we in school. Right now we just holding it down. They tell we sit down, so we sit down. But hold on, you see that first bet? You see that first bet? You see that first bet? Hey, and I don't mean to excite the thing, but I know this tune going night the thing. Say what they want, can't fight the thing, and we still behaving, we still behaving. But hold on, you see that first bet? You see that first bet? You see that first bet? The first bet we touch down, it go be mass, mass, mass. First bet we touch down, it go be mass, mass, mass. Me and my friend them hugging up. Throw some powder, let me fuck it up. Old school, bring a rag and turn it up. Bring a bottle and a glass, let me knock it up. The first bet we touch down, it go be mass, mass, mass. First bet we touch down, it go be mass, mass, mass. Me and my friend them hugging up. Rings a bowl, boy, you see that you. Just when you think that we are it up.
It's any time, it's any place. Cause we doing it steamy, yo, steamy, steamy,
Soca Passion Live.
Anyway, that is steamy, yo, steamy, 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 ooh, we doing it 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 steamy. Cool, we start it up. Crack a bottle and pour in your cup, gal bumper, satching up. Cock up your foot and prepare that walk. We bad anyway. We steam up the vibes, yeah, we just start it. We just sleep and rise and do the same again. So if there's no carnival at the end of the day, plenty more must come. Pray to God and he say at the end of the day, plenty more must come. Back on stage in a show, plenty more must come. So they never gonna stop we from we stay. Because we doing it steamy, yo, steamy, steamy, steamy. Anyway that you see where you steamy, steamy, steamy. I'm ready to burn it, yeah, yeah, yeah. You ready to burn it, yeah, yeah, yeah. We ready to burn it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't stop the fret, fret. Tell them that I'm starting me out and a baller. I'm making me own but a dollar. I wait when somebody gather. They can't stop me none at all. I go jump, I go jump, I go jump in the house. Climb on the table, wine on the couch. Send the location, time and the route. That's what we're talking about. I feel so lonely. I need about 10 gal around me. Whisper the fact that show me. Plus me feel like the government own me. Can't wait for the place get crowded. In the meantime, respect to Rowley. Watch a thing when the place get rowdy. I'm behaving holy. I'm ready to bet, yeah, yeah, yeah. You ready to bet, yeah, yeah, yeah. We ready to bet, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't stop the bet, yeah, yeah. He ready to bet, yeah, yeah, yeah. She ready to bet, yeah, yeah, yeah. We ready to bet, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't stop the bet.
This is Soca Passion Live Radio with Rhythm International.
That's right, folks. We are here, Soca Passion Live on a Tuesday night. Spotlight Tuesdays are spotlighted Melly Rose. Big up yourself, Melly Rose. Out of Trinidad and Tobago, recording artist, recording soca artist. Big up yourself, be safe out there. You're surely Silencer on Soca Passion Live Radio. Just want to remind you, Saturday, March 27th, it's all about Plush Spring Pink, Houston, Texas. Brought to you by Plush Events, Passion Events, the evolution of the Soca Passion. Lord, it's a brunch, it's a day fete, it's food inclusive. Yeah, stepping up the game. Check out SocaPassionTX.com for those tickets. And look out for Vibrations Mass, 4th of July, Houston, Texas. Registration coming soon. Yeah, it's Monday wear. It's Monday wear. It's not a carnival. It's a Sunday night mass event featuring Monday mass wear. This Thursday, I'm gonna have my boy Fat Kyle joining me for the Throwback Thursdays. We're gonna be jamming old school rhythm international style with Fat Kyle, yours truly, Silencer. Gotta big up the whole Soca Passion Life family. Once again, happy birthday going out to my lovely, wonderful woman, my wonderful lady Anelia. Happy birthday, beautiful. Love you. Come in and drink a little, pop a little bubblies just now, man. Don't worry yourself, we're gonna celebrate. Let's move. We got 45 more minutes on the inside on a Tuesday night, Spotlight Tuesdays. Next week we have an artist coming out on Antigua. Anguilla. Hey, dale, let's go. Good evening, Victoria Slim.
It's only me and you, so do what you wanna do. Stick up on me like.
Oh Lord, I love this song, you know. I love this rhythm too. This is the staycation rhythm. This is Blacks. It's called Doo-Doo. Hold up. Doo-Doo, darling. Doo-Doo. Anybody ever been called Doo-Doo, darling?
Doo-Doo, darling. Sugar.
Don't play.
Keep walking.
Keep walking.
Walking. It's only me and you, Doo-Doo. So do what you wanna do. Stick up on me like glue. Today get you to do. So do what you wanna do. Stick on me like glue. Hey, man on your waist. Them girl on my case. But no other woman could not take your place. What I have is yours. What you have is mine. So give me the wine. Plenty fish in the sea, but there's only one for me. There's only one for me, girl. And we have a chemistry that'll send me Bazodi. Send me Bazodi. It's only me and you, Doo-Doo. So do what you wanna do. Stick up on me like glue. Today get you to do. So do what you wanna do. Stick on me like glue.
I will wait 1,000 years. Never hurt you, never desert you, no. Scrape away all of your fears. You are worth more than you know. You make me really want to do better, but I haven't met you yet. I have no idea what your name is, but I will never forget to treat you perfect, hold you close, give you love that you deserve. To protect and serve, I give you my word. You are the valley, come let me be your river. You are the present, baby, yes I'm
You see this next song? This next song have a nostalgia take. College boy Jesse, tell them.
For all this pressure we've been through, we have some catching up to do. So long now I ain't jam on you. We have some catching up to do. Know that we have some freedom. We have some catching up.
Big up Mr. Beishan O'Neal.
Hold on, we have some catching up to do.
Black Shadow there.
How long we ain't go to a fete? How long we ain't dripping sweat? How long we ain't drink so much till the next day everything we forget.
Oh Lord, you see this song right here? It's been a long time we ain't been outside. But some of you. College boy Jesse's, we have some catching up to do when everything's safe now.
This pressure we've been through, we have some catching up to do. So long now I ain't jam on you. We have some catching up to do. Know that we have some freedom. We have some catching up to do. Remind me how you wine and go down. We have some catching up to do. How long we ain't go to a fete? How long we ain't dripping sweat? How long we ain't drink so much till the next day everything we forget. This year life short, girl, like a midget. So don't waste time, girl, don't hesitate. And I can't wait to blow up this steam and make new memories in the fete. So long, now we alive. Whole time we inside. Love don't kill the vibe, the vibe. And now is the time to unite. Make we fire ignite. So we go party all night. For all this pressure we've been through, we have some catching up to do. So long now I ain't jam on you. We have some catching up to do. Now that
men out there, it's time to stand up for our women. Fellas, tell them.
See, I'm a man, yeah, who love the party. Oh, and I'm a man, yeah, who love my shawty. Oh, da, 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 yo, family. I done tell my friends and family. I done spend my money quite easy. That I can't go nowhere. Something must be wrong. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, I love to fit and just let go. What girl they whine and touch them too. I hope you understand. See, I'm a man, yeah, who loves the party. Oh, and I'm a man, who love my shawty. Oh, la, la, la.
That's right. Getting you ready for March 27th. It's plush, elegant, food inclusive, Soca Passion or Passion event. Saturday, March 27th. It's pink. Ladies pretty in pink. Fellas, real men wear pink. Check out SocaPassionTX.com for those tickets or Eventbrite. That plush. Yeah, man, we there. Yours truly, Silencer Rhythm International in your fire and your company on a Tuesday night. Once again, I gotta big up to Melly Rose. Thank Melly Rose for a hot time. Well, let's see how I... Thank you, Melly Rose, for your time. Look out. Registration coming soon. Vibrations Mass. Sunday night Mass. Butterfed coming to that weekend.
You're my pride and my tire. You're my number one. They can slide in your DMs, but you don't take them on. You're my Gucci and my Prada. You're my favorite girl. They can try, yo, but you hold it down. You're my friend, you're my confidant. Told you there's no competition. You could be forever my number one. Never give my love to another person. If you be the cheese, I could be your croissant. You wanna be forever, your one mission. I will never question your ambition. You're the only girl that I ever want. But if you give me love like this, would you give me love like that? But if I give my heart to you, would you give me all of that?
Some of them never hear this before. This is the Cabana Rhythm. It's Wildfire, big up yourself, Wildfire.
You're my pride and my tire. You're my number one. They can slide in your DMs, but you don't take them on. You're my Gucci and my Prada. You're my favorite girl.
With all my toxic people, not normalizing no toxicity.
They say we toxic. Full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, we don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real. Everybody has a type, and everybody has a choice. And baby, I choose you. Yeah, cause you're crazy, match my crazy. You're my Beyonce, and I'm your Jay-Z. Even when I'm so mad at you. 1 minute I can't stand you, next minute that is there. I block you just to unblock you, and ask you how was your day like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets. So sweet, I can't leave. Maybe that is why they say we toxic. Full of toxic love. Cause when I used to be free, used to be done, then we got together. We don't get off this place, Ready up for the rhythm and bass. Rhythm and bass. Rhythm and bass.
Rhythm and bass.
Sweet rhythm and bass. Rhythm and we go rock this. We go rock this. Something to make you feel to sway, like a gentle breeze upon a sail. And when your happiness intensifies, take away the stress and let you move.
Soca Passion Live.
Right here in the back, yeah.
Hold on, jam. We go tiggy licky, tiggy licky, tiggy licky.
Israel rise and the beat and lion right here in the back, yeah. Jam. Hey, go shut it in the kitchen. Grab a pot and then start beating. You hear me? I want everybody tell them. Soca is safe. Soca is safe.
We got 35 more minutes. We jamming it just like this. Soca Passion Live Radio. Silence. Let's go, jam.
We go
tingly licky, tingly licky, tingly licky.
Israel rise and the beat and lion right here in the back, yeah. Jam. Hey, go shut it in the kitchen. Grab a pot and then start beating. You hear me? Backyard must have an announcer, someone who will keep the order to give you house shoes and safety tips. So when you wind down, you know you wouldn't break your hip. We don't need no big promoter. The neighbors go be responsible. So when you see the police, tell them come get something to eat right now in the back. Yeah, jam. We go tingy licky, tingy licky, tingy licky. Israel rise and the beating lion right here in the
back. Yeah,
jam. Hey, go straight in the kitchen. Grab a pot and then start beating. You hear? Well, every yard must have a whiner, hard girl to show off she bumper. Who will go down, start wine and roll it like a little hind. We don't need no big promoter. The neighbors go be responsible.
That's right. I've been gone for a while. I'm back.
And then we not mashing up. Oh shit, we here in the back. Yeah, jam. We go tingy licky, tingy licky, tingy licky. Israel rise and we beating lion right here in the back. Yeah.
Pick up the bro Jim Mills. What's up, bro?
Go straight in the kitchen. Grab a pot and then start beating. You hear me? Level. Alright, the back and making their own rhythm section. Alright, section 1. Here one way to sing for me. Sing this. Ping, ping.
Ping, ping.
Ping, ping. Nice. Section 2. Join in with this one. Hey. Nice. Section 3. Move this to the sections. Yeah, what you singing? Long time. It's a long time. Take a look at jam on the inside.
Hold on.
We got vibe. We got the
jam on the inside.
Girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibe. We got the energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Yeah. Party nice. Hey. The whole party got fire, guys. When the crew link up, it's us in a bundle. Yeah. It's we who bring the vibe. So come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibe, we got the energy. Girls on the inside. Come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibe, we got the energy. Girls on the inside.
Better days are coming, change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Better days are coming, change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Hey, what we gonna do now? There's no panorama. Hey, we can jump up and play mass in the savannah. Just be patient, hold it straight. Enjoy life and don't complain. You got to pray like every day, and things will be irate. Better days are coming, change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Better days are coming, change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Hey, let them know I don't have no time for no drama. Misperforming on stage, I'm singing the soca. Yeah, that is life, I can't complain. When things nice, it's fun like rain.
What's up, Michelle? Hope your hand feel better.
Better days are coming, change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Better days are coming, change your ways.
In my opinion, the best song on the rhythm right now.
I'm a top people in my life.
And it can't change.
And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never ever change. I'm a top everywhere I go. I'm a top
it's just a vibe, so the ends. And when you see me rocking by myself, tell them it's no false pretense, so me tell them. And when you see the liquor in me head, me live my life like it's no problem. And anybody who fight with me, tell them me only a love for them. That's why I will never ever change. I'm a happiness everywhere I go. I'm a happiness, never ever change. I'm a happiness everywhere I go. I'm a happiness. Tell them I smile at them, keep the vibes away, and I smile at them, keep bad vibes away. Tell them I smile at them, keep the vibes away, and I smile at them, keep bad vibes away. That's why I will never ever change. I'm a happiness everywhere I go. I'm a happiness never ever change. I'm a happiness everywhere I go.
Soca Passion Live.
That's right, we inside Spotlight Tuesdays. Yours truly, Silencer. Gotta big up to Melly Rose once again. Hold up.
All them girls and them so boy.
You got 30 more minutes on the inside.
No, you like Susu, man. This is from the age of 10.
Oh yeah.
Had my first girlfriend. I didn't have no paper when she wanted ice cream from right round the bend. But don't fast forward later then. How much money you spend? This more Susu hand way I get. She working every cent. You see I trust too much girl in life. You see I make too much a bad choice. You see I try to do what is right. Never me again. I'm jamming them girls for spite. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in like ba ba la ba la ba 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 la ba ba la ba la ba 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 la ba ba la ba la ba 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 la ba ba la ba la 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 ba ba la. Now at the age of when more money to spend, I juggling both of them. The friend and the best friend, and they want me to spend the what? Pay the bills and rent. The two Susu hand way I get. She still say she take cash and check. You see I trust too much girl in life. You see I make too much a bad choice. You see I try to do what is right. Never me again. I'm jamming them girl for spite. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. The system.
Bad man like to party too. Play more soca for them. Uptown big so hearty too. Play more soca for them. If you feel like you can't get through, rum and soca for them. All who vex and who hate you, play more soca for them. And away we go. Time to kick off the greatest show. Say anywhere we go. Candles wine pon the thing like whoa. Could be rain or snow. That could never stop what we do. DJ pull it up again for me and my friends. We going down till the end. We going naughty. Jack power them coming way. We going naughty. 24 hours in one day. We going naughty. Jack power them coming way. We going naughty. 24 hours in one day.
Big man I born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. Every ghetto youth at the Benz park outside. A pretty girl passing me drink with two black eyes. You can't see life nice, so nice, yeah. But they talking all your business out the road and they walking. But can't fit inside your shows, so them barking. And can't put one bite on you.
Big up DJ Diddy. Soca Passion family.
We yell and strength, so what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up that. Cause we do bad mind people, trying with vehicle, and them protect we back. So what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up that. Cause we do bad mind
Alright folks, we are here, we are live. Yours truly, the return of Silencer Spotlight Tuesdays. Gotta big up to Melly Rose, recording artist out of Trinidad and Tobago. Recording soca artist out of Trinidad and Tobago. Follow her at Melly Rose on all social media platforms. And on Instagram at @I am_Melly Rose. Yeah, she has some nice tunes, like she voice, nice presence, everything. We good. She have a bright future. Next week we got a youth man from Angola. Yeah, Angola, I said it. Don't worry, more to come, more to come. Don't forget this Thursday. We're here 8 to 10 Central, 9 to 11 Eastern Time. Usually Silencer, DJ MC Fire Kyle will be joining me on Thursday. But Throwback Thursdays, trust me, big people, only want to be in this one. Back with the vibes. Don't forget Plush, Spring Pink, Elegant, Food Inclusive Experience. Saturday, March 27th, Houston, Texas. Brought to you by Passion Events. Check out SocaPassionTX.com for more information to get them tickets. Oh Lord. Damn, the YouTube link like it 20 minutes behind, boy. 30 minutes behind. Big up everyone locked on. Big up the people on the tuning app. If you are driving, please be safe. Texas family. Oh Lord, for those who don't know, right? For those who don't know, the governor of Texas decided today that he is going to end the mask mandate and open up everything. So Texas wide open as of Wednesday. Now all I'm saying is just be careful, folks. I can still wear my mask. You should wear yours too. We learn lesson this wrong, right? No? Yes? Maybe? Probably? Probably not? I like this rhythm here, you know. There's a chutney, you know, guys. Raymond Ramnarai. Nakating. 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 Hey. Oh, God.
Bring your bottle.
Bring this wood.
Bring your bottle. Bring this spoon. Bring your bottle. Bring this spoon.
Knock a table and bust a tune. We in a Ghana session. The bottle and spoon in the hand. Playing with favorite jam.
Nakating. Nakating.
Mohammed Rafi. 10 years sing a tune from he. I only from 1960 and this is the tune I sing.
दीवाना हुआ बादल सावन की घटा छाई ये देख के दिल झूमा ले प्यार में अंगराई दीवाना हुआ बादल.
Hear the story. We lining in the yard, head nice and getting on bad. You don't know we come from Trinidad. Nakating, Nakating.
Big up Natural Touch on this one. Big up Touch and all my brethren from South.
She vexed that no, you want she looking for a South man to mind she go try pass the lights house to find me.
East, west, north, all about. None of them places they ever gonna find them. South man run the route.
South man, there's all it.
South man,
the time in the sun.
Them y'all,
like y'all let shine.
Them y'all don't wanna stress. Some y'all just want. South man.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True story.
From an happy.
Long time, long time, long time.
Hola.
I've been watching you. Long time, long time, long time.
Fellas, when you meet a nice lady,
eyes on you
won't take she out, you ask her she number.
I'm feeling you, but you say I'm your friend. I ask you out, but you say you're
but she not on that
string. You tell me you don't want to spoil the friendship. I had good intentions, I had big plans, but you put me in the
going on? The friends zone.
Long time, long time, long time, long time. I've been watching you. Long time, long time, long time. Since I had my eyes on you. It's a long, long time. I'm feeling you, but you say I'm your brethren. I ask you out, but you say you're my sister. You tell me you don't want to spoil the friendship. I had good intentions, I had big plans, but you put me in the friend zone. In the friend zone. In the friend zone. In the friend zone. She put me in the friend zone. Ding 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 friend zone. Ding 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 friend zone. Ding 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 friend zone.
Yeah, what's going on?
Somebody get on in the quarantine. If there's one thing that is guaranteed, is home.
You can't run from home. Say your heart like a piece of steel, but home don't respect nobody at all. You can't hide from home. No man, no woman.
No matter how bad it is, you're not home-proof.
You're not home-proof. No woman, no man.
It don't matter who you is, you're not home-proof.
You're not home-proof. Take on and cool yourself. Don't fool yourself. Take that and cool it. Don't do nothing foolish. Take on and cool yourself. Don't fool yourself. Take that and cool it. Don't do nothing foolish.
It's a thing to take for headache, thing to take for all
Good
kinds.
night, Vanessa. Once again, the crew out in Queens, Long Island.
Something to take.
You have a fever, you have joint ache. Doctor prescribe couple tablets. It don't have not one damn thing for heartache. I'm not drinking that. Somebody gets on in the quarantine. If it's one thing that is guaranteed,
You can't run from home. Say your heart like a
Good night, Valorius. Valorius, good night.
You can't hide from home. Lord, I just want one more party. One more party, one more party. Lord, I just want to party. Tell the pop the girl, turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown. Can't take no more lockdown. Tell them, turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown. Can't take no more lockdown.
What is life without carnival? What is life if we can't make a bacchanal?
what is life without soca music? Tell me, that really wouldn't make sense at all. No way, trust me.
I don't know what I would do without this music. And the girl them whining, happy with my hand in the air and shouting. Carnival is an essential need.
Yeah, time to bring back some carnivals somewhere around the world.
And I need it essentially. Carnival is an essential need. It's an essential need. It's an essential need. And I need it
I
essentially.
don't know where you are. It hurts in my head.
Soca Passion
I
Live.
just don't when you're not in my bed. Cause when life I sugar, you just want to sleep. The woman all there to
All my sugar ladies, all my sugar ladies.
Sugar boy,
Looking for a sugar daddy.
my head. If I can't get you, boy, I don't want no.
Hold on.
My sugar boy,
Hold on.
please understand. And I give my dinner to another woman.
You sugar daddy.
Of course you're wine and sweet. Of course you're wine and sweet.
Good night, Nella. Big up yourself.
You sugar daddy.
Of course you're wine and sweet. Of course you're wine and sweet. Of course you're wine and sweet.
Every girl has someone who they sure they could depend on, believing. Oh God, oh God, oh God. If I hot like the sun, he go pour a bucket of sweetness on me. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I don't need your money, honey. I just want your waist. But if you insist on spending, honey,
Push first, KD. Then Bottle Fat, then Sunday Night Mass.
You want sugar, sugar daddy. Of course you're fine and sweet. Of course you're fine and sweet. Of course you're fine and sweet. You want sugar, sugar daddy. Of course you're fine and sweet. Of course you're fine and sweet. Of course you're fine and sweet.
I want everybody tell them. So come and say. So come and say.
Everybody jump down on the ground, all on the ground, all in the
pillows.
Come down on
Saturday, March 27 plus.
The pillows. Hey.
Saturday, July 3rd, Water Fest. Sunday, July 4th, Sunday Night Mass.
The living room is my playground. I watch it turn to the stadium. I'm fetting out with that day.
Hold on, my people fetting in their home right now.
My living room is my playground.
Yeah.
I watch it turn to the stadium. We mash up life any day. Come and we don't fret when the rain come.
This is our private party. Rhythm International. Silencer here. Soca Passion Live Radio.
Times are changing. This is a different day. I know waiting. Let we embrace the change. Now we fetting harder than everybody. So when last I went to a
private party,
a party in right home. Give me the passcode. I'm fetting on my phone. Oh, oh, oh. Instagram live mode. I in the right zone. It don't matter where we are. Let me start. The living room is my playground. I watch it turn to the stadium. I'm fetting out with the day ones, and we don't fret when the rain comes. My living room is my playground. I watch it turn to the stadium. We mash up life any day come, and we don't fret when the rain comes. This is our private party. Private party. This is our private party. Everybody jump down on the ground, on the ground, on the pillows. Come down on the ground, on the ground, passing the pillows.
That's right. Party Central Butterfest, Saturday, July 3rd.
Time to get physical. Jam in the back.
Vibrations Mass, Sunday Night Mass, Sunday, July 4th.
We have plenty.
That's where we at right now. That's where we at right now.
Only good vibes.
Go in the boy.
Everything that you need.
Hey.
Come and meet your new family. Tell we up to party.
Hold on.
We could party, party, party. We life is a party, party, party. All day, every day, every day, every day. We live to party. We love with party. Life is a party, party, party. Yeah, we party. This is Party Central. Take back on us, take back on us. Take wine in you, take wine in you, take jam in us. Take back on us, take back on us, take back on us. Take wine in you, take wine in you, take jam in us.
Baby, I don't mean to be so rude, but I sure you're feeling good, and I know you're in the mood for some more, baby. Let me get in on the action, wind back and watch the reaction. Then we go down, go down, go down, 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 down.
We have mud and oil and powder, you feel the juve. We have plenty room yet to play. Only good vibes, good energy. Everything that you need is there. Welcome to your new family. Tell we out to party. We could party, party, party. We life is a party, party, party. All day, every day, every day, every day. We love to party. We love to party. Life is a party, party, party. We party. This is party.
Soca Passion Live.
That's right. Spotlight Tuesdays. Once again, big up Melly Rose.
The way you whine on me, you make me daydream. The way you make me feel higher than cocaine. Your hand in the air, yeah. You don't look like a cat, yeah. Take the wine up the air, yeah, girl. Everybody drunk all over the place. We're singing the band happen, so don't go run tell your man what happened. Everybody drunk all over the place.
I want you enjoy just vibes for a minute with
normal. Up for me, ride up for me, bend up for me, yeah, up for me, ride up for me, bend up for me,
Soca Passion Live.
Vibes with the rhythm right now. Mr. Cass, tell them. Start the carnival, yeah. Start the bacchanal, yeah. Love until rhythm section. Hola. Hola, dude. Hola, dude.
Get up, I can.
Hola.
As soon as he gets up, I can. As soon as he gets up,
we got 8 more minutes on the inside.
I need a foot, I need a foot, I need a foot. I'm tired still, I need a foot, I need a foot, I need a foot. Gets up, I can. As soon as he gets up, I can. As soon as he gets up, I can. As soon as he gets up, I can. I'm tired still, I need a foot, I need a foot, I need a foot. I'm tired still, I need a foot, I need a foot, I need a foot. I'm tired still, I need a foot, I need a foot, I need a foot. I'm tired still, I need a foot, I need a foot, I need a foot. Open up the gates to mass. Open up the gates to Fete. Open up the gates to Mass. Open up the gates to Juve.
I tell no lie, I ready to jam on something. I tell no lie.
That's right, folks. 7 more minutes on the inside. Spotlight Tuesday.
Refuse to let
yo, surely silence. How we say?
No,
I'm affect my life
inside. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's see my demise, no. Look me and them in the sky. Oh, yeah, yeah. My soca is lifelong. So I go jump around with no packet. But you want having fun with no packet. God, I don't joke you already. Turn this one down, cause I read it. My enemies are here. Jump up, give up. Look around the neighbors. To turn this place up there. By any means I will jump up, live up. So long I infect must make up. I ready to turn this place up there. I'm missing the people, I'm missing the season. That's it without reason. I'm missing the feeling. So God is my healing. So now when I'm streaming, yeah, I just put my eye inside. Oh yeah, yeah, I see my demise. Look me and them in the sky.
Where my voice from?
Say anywhere you see me there, I will spot it with me. And anywhere we go there, it's woman in me favor. And if you want find it, right by the alley, woman in me. That's fertile.
That's right.
The south and east and the west.
5 more minutes on the inside. You're surely silencer.
Say anywhere you see me there, I will squad there with me.
Don't forget Thursday, Throwback Thursday.
This woman in me favor. passing. I don't know what she thinking. Well, all them people crazy. She take out she phone and calling. I don't know what she's saying. Carry them people mad. Ex-burglar. Say big up this out of the east and the west. Girl, them on me tongue and my sour.
Big up to all my ladies. Holy woman.
I full squad there with me.
Rhythm International Silencer, Soca Passion Live.
And if you want find it, right by the alley, woman in me favor. Say if you want find it, right by the band with me. I know they up, can't stop there, jamming on somebody, woman. I know they up, can't stop there, jamming on somebody, woman. Say, I see a police passing, I don't know what she thinking. Well, all them people crazy. She take out she phone and calling. I don't know what she's saying. Carry them people mad. But we just love the vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me vet, and with no regrets. We come out of vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me live in here so good when tell them. Say anyway you see me there, I put one day with me. I guess that trees with well.
Gotta become my Grenadians on this one. You see this rhythm right here? You see this rhythm right here? So underrated. Let's go. Don't forget, catch me each and every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 to 10 Central, 9 to 11 Eastern Time. Had an early night tonight. Big up Mecca Rose, who will be back in this time slot next week. Next week, got the feature Spotlight. We shine in the Spotlight next Tuesday. And an artist called Viggy out of Anguilla. Don't forget Mellow Mood Mondays. Once I get up for contact. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesday. Spotlight Thursdays. Spotlight Tuesday. Throwback Thursdays. Yours truly Silent Sound. Watch me. If you like throwback music, you don't want to miss this one. Ask somebody, they're going to tell you. So once again, Saturday, March 27th, Houston, Texas. It's called Plush. It's a pink event. Pretty in pink for the ladies. Men, real men wear pink. Fellas, you know what it is. It's a food inclusive, ultimate, upscale experience. Check out SocaPassionTX.com for more information. Saturday, July 3rd, we got Bottle Fest, Houston, Texas. Sunday, July 4th, we have Sunday Night Mass from Vibrations. Look out, the registration opening soon. I'll play three more. Three more and I'm going from here. Once again, I gotta pick up the Grenadians on this rhythm. Jam Tree rhythm. I love this song right here.
Baby, I want you push it back and lay. Girl, I want you to push it back and lay. Baby, I want you push it back and lay. Girl, I want you to push it back and lay. Girl, I want you to push. I want you to push. Girl, I want you to push.
We need a stand up.
Baby, I want you to push.
Who does man of the party? Tell them it's 4-7 trade. Shout it, let them know where we represent 4-7 trade. Who's the body's passing? 4-7 trade. Them not crazy like we, cause we from 4-7 trade. Up in mountain, we there. When it comes to fetting, we don't play. We not living different till we say promoter and police can't move away. Yeah, we just hype it up whenever the crew link up. We bring the vibes, we bring the life, we bring the everything. Session come bad, we talk, we have different energy. Ask anybody who does matter the party. Tell them it's 4-7 trade. Shut it, let them know it.
This next artist gonna be joining me next week. Out of Anguilla, young man by the name of Viggy.
All I want is love, vibes in the party. Cause we
Soca Passion Live.
Jump up right there when I see them. Hug them right there. Hug them right there when I see them.
And all I was wondering how come Trinidad had the last carnival for the year in 2020.
Man say,
one reason.
Let me remind them again. I remember the day when it had the crazy star.
Hold on.
Thunder,
Bumble,
rolling,
water,
thunder,
blowing.
I know how it is, please don't take it on. 365 days, I say, God is a Trinidad, God is a Trinidad. From Sando to Togo, from Port of Spain to Piaco. God is a Trinidad, God is a Trinidad. All inside that Tobago, from back on left to the Scarborough. Don't worry now, I love you. 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 I feel your hunger pain, eating out from my train. The globe is not the same, but the sun will rise again. Survival is to survive by trying to stay alive. Slip up, fall, slip and slide. Keep your head up off, my brother. I remember the day when it had the crazy storm. Thunder, rolling, water, flowing. Yes, I know how it is. Please don't take it down. 365 days, I say, God is a Trinidad, God is a Trinidad. From Sando to Togo, from Port of Spain to Piaco. God is a Trinidad, God is a Trinidad. All the time that Tobago, from back on left to the Scarborough.
Ninja Productions.
Alright folks, that's my time. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday night, 8 to 10 Central, 9 to 11 Eastern Time if you're in the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago time. It's 10 p.m. to midnight. I know kind of late, but nevertheless, we are live. Soca Passion Live Radio, the return of Silencer. I gotta big up Melly Rose for joining us tonight. Wish you much success. Sending your love as a female, as a woman, living in sweet TNT. Having to, kind of be cautious of how you go about your everyday life. So all women in TNT and around the world, we pray that, we hope that end to this violence against women will come soon. I was gonna say something, but I'll leave that alone. But once again, big up Melly Rose. Next week, got an artist out of Angola, Viggy, will be joining us, a young man. Imagine being from Angola and trying to get soca out there. Don't forget this Thursday, once again, Throwback Thursdays. Don't come and ask me for no tender touch. Don't come and ask me for no backyard jam. It's strictly Throwback Thursdays, grown folks business. We only cater to the big people in the place. That's this Thursday, 8 to 10 Central, 9 to 11 Eastern Time. SocaPassionTX.com. Saturday, March 27th. It's all about Plush. The elegant, food inclusive experience. Brought to you by Passion Events. It's pretty in pink for the ladies. Real men wear pink for the men. Check out SocaPassionTX.com. Pick up the DJ Overdose. And the first officially announced DJ for Plush. And don't forget, 4th of July weekend. This is before they made the announcement. We are going to have a weekend for the ages. Bottle Fete returns. And we have a new Sunday night mass featuring Monday Wear. Brought to you by Vibrations Mass, Houston, Texas. Get ready. Look out for registration information. And that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you guys for tuning in. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Each and every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Yours truly, Silencer on Soca Passion Live Radio. 8 to 10 Central, 9 to 11 Eastern Time. Bringing to you the best soca around the world. Yeah, I gotta stick to soca. I'm the soca ambassador. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful night. See you guys on Thursday and have a good night.
Get ready for the ultimate sexy and classy carnival experience. Sunday, July 4th, Vibrations Mass brings to you Sunday Night Mass. Visit www.vibrations.com to register or contact 347-30